understand the meal kit industry, we will review its background, discuss industry pros and cons, dive into a market analysis, and peer into its market future. The meal kit industry began in 2007 in Stockholm, Sweden. This was the beginning of Middagsfred, the first ever meal kit. In 2012, meal kit subscriptions began entering the U.S. market. Meal kit services aim to provide customers with easy-to-prepare meals. The kits include all the ingredients needed with everything portioned and recipe ready. These kits are delivered straight to a consumer's home, a concept that caters to those who value convenience.
That was easy.
To date, over 150 companies have entered the meal kit industry, with the top players being Home Chef, Blue Apron, and HelloFresh, who collectively hold 63% of the market share. To understand this market, we must dive into the pros and cons of the meal delivery kit. Pros for this market exist for both consumers and producers. For consumers, pros include convenience. Consumers are able to save time meal prepping and can avoid traditional supermarket shopping. Consumers are also able to minimize food waste. Since meals are portioned out, food waste is limited. For producers, pros include that this market is one to be explored. This market has uncharted waters, allowing producers to innovate and seize new opportunities. Cons to this market exist for both consumers and producers. For consumers, some cons include the high cost of meal delivery kits. Often, these kits cost more per serving than buying at the grocery store. For environmentally conscious consumers, meal kits produce lots of extra waste in packaging. Meal delivery kits offer delivery of ingredients, but the consumer must still prep and cook the meals themselves in most situations. For producer, cons include customer retention. Only 20% of customers renew their meal kit subscription after their first 10 weeks. The high costs for product operations, including packaging, logistics, and labor, and rivaling the supermarket. The supermarket has countless options for meal ideas. Meal kit companies are pressured to keep up with the local demand in their areas, and if they get it wrong, they can often lose those customers. Before we dive into the market analysis, let's define a few terms. Market, a system where the laws of supply and demand direct the production of goods and services. Supply, goods or services provided to consumers. Demand, purchases and transactions made by consumers. So what type of market is the meal kit industry? This question is actually not as straightforward as it seems. In the early years of the meal kit industry, the market very closely resembled a perfectly competitive market. A perfectly competitive market is a market where three main factors exist. It has no product differentiation and goods are homogeneous. Many small firms exist and they have no influence on market price. And entry and exit of firms into the market are possible with very low or no barriers to entry or exit. For the meal kit industry in the early years, a large number of small firms entered into this market. These firms entered with identical products which are substitutes for each other and sold by all firms. And this industry has a very low barrier to entry and exit. By barriers, we are referring to obstacles that may prevent a firm from entering or exiting the market. These criteria make this market perfectly competitive. In a perfectly competitive market, firms will enter the market given that there is a profit. In the market graph shown, the blue line represents supply and the red represents demand. The point at which they intersect is our equilibrium price. Equilibrium price is the point at which economic forces are balanced. The firm then takes this price, and it represents the demand of the firm. As firms enter the industry, supply increases and the market price will fall. Firms will continue to enter the industry until the economic profit equals zero. At that point, firms will begin to differentiate or exit the market entirely. As we mentioned before, the meal kit industry's market type is complex. Today, this industry has transitioned to a monopolistic competition market. A monopolistic competition market has the following characteristics. It has a market of many sellers. The product is differentiated with close substitutes existing, and it has low barriers to entry and exit. More than 150 meal kit companies have entered the U.S. market in the past couple of years, forcing firms to differentiate in order to remain viable. One effective strategy is to partner with brick-and-mortar grocery stores in order to increase exposure of meal kit services and make them more accessible to consumers. Firms are also differentiating by targeting niche subsections of the market, such as vegan, restrictive dietary, and organic specialties, to name a few. Firms are seeking new technologies to improve their products, services, and lower cost. Some firms are utilizing celebrity endorsements to attract new customers and retain current ones, such as Amazon partnering with Martha Stewart. All of these factors are an effort to differentiate the product and build brand loyalty. What will happen to the future of this market? Well, we know meal kit firms will continue to innovate and develop new technologies in order to capture part of the $5.75 trillion food retail industry in the United States. With that, we would expect to see a high consolidation of firms leading to an oligopoly within the market, but the industry will still be viable for small firms to operate profitably in niche and specialty segments of the market. An oligopoly is a market where three key factors exist. A few large sellers are in the market, the product is unique or homogeneous, and barriers to entry exist. As this market transitions to an oligopoly, many firms will exit the market, leaving a few large firms remaining. We have already begun to witness this market shakeout with several players exiting the market, as well as market consolidation. To date, Chef has closed its doors, Kroger has acquired Home Chef, and HelloFresh has acquired Green Chef. We have analyzed how this market has transitioned from a perfectly competitive market, as small firms entered this market providing homogeneous product, to a monopolistic competitive market, with a large number of small firms taking market share through differentiation. And finally, to a possible oligopoly. As firms have exited the market and began consolidation, it may only be a matter of time until a small set of large firms dominate this market. This video has been a production by Group 2. Thanks for watching.